And welcome to the Ronnie Show. So glad you be with us here tonight. I know, very exciting stuff around here. Woo! We have an interesting topic tonight that I know some of you have wanted me or have wondered about, and so yeah, it's kind of like a behind the scenes type of thing. So yeah, let's get talking. Thank you very much. Thank you. You guys are such a good audience. No, seriously though, you guys are. So, yeah, alrighty. So it is day number 9 of our 12 days of Christmas. Can't believe we're getting down to the final stretch. So yeah, tonight will be day 9. Tomorrow night we'll have day 10, and then Tuesday night we'll have days 11 and 12. So. Yeah, you get them both, so there you go. Alrighty, so tonight's topic is going to be a question that, by the way, I've just woken up, so if it sounds like, I'm not entirely there yet, that's why. Although I will say, ever since I've been up this morning, there's been something going on with my left ear. I don't know what it is, but, it's almost like, I can hear out of it, but it's not very good. Like, I don't know what it is, but maybe I haven't completely gotten over my cold yet, but, like we thought, but, because I know sometimes that happens, when I get stuffed up and things like that, so, and I still am not pretty stuffed up, but, you can kind of tell, so, yeah, but anyway, back to what I was saying. So tonight's topic is going to be about something, a question that I've gotten, quite a few times ever since, I've expanded my portfolio of games that I broadcast. And that basically is, how do you pick the games you broadcast? And if you've been following me for a while, I think you kind of know the format a little bit. I would say out of all the games we have broadcasted, over the years, the last, 4 years, I'd say, we've been doing, the major sports and, things like that. I would say probably about between 60 and 70% of the games we've done have been broadcasted by either ESPN or ABC. Actually, when we include ESPN into that, I think it is right around 70%, give or take a percent or two. That's honestly the reason why I've gone with that format is because it's been, more convenient that way. They've had the most convenient schedule because, mainly in the NBA during the regular season, we do the Saturday night games on ABC. So, yeah, that's kind of how that started. I just kind of picked that out and ran with it. So, yeah, and then... So that's for, NBA. And then, of course, during the playoffs, that kind of format goes out the window. We still do Saturday night ABC games, but, we might choose some others from, ESPN or, TNT when they had it. Now it'll be NBC. We won't do any kind of Prime Video games, so hopefully the NBA Finals doesn't go to there. No. I think streaming services getting sports is the biggest. I get it, it's money, but I think, especially in the NFL's case, you can find, you're already making billions and billions and billions of dollars. You don't need to, try and maximize stuff to get, I think you know what I mean. Yeah, I don't know why this strand of hair is pulled all the way out like that. short, but, you know, as you know, my hair does weird things, so I guess that's what happens when you grow it out. But, yeah, I won't have to worry about it when, you know, it's basically right here. So, yeah, which I'm hoping it'll get to that. I know my one uncle and cousin were like, I guess they were like, they told my grandma that I should go to this one salon that they go to like style it or do whatever. Like, no, I'm growing it out, okay? Like, I'm not cutting it anytime soon. So, there you go. But anyway, yeah, so that's for the NBA. For the NHL, kind of the same way, to be quite honest with you. Because Saturday afternoons is when ABC does their NHL broadcast. I will say, this year we're going to get back into like a regular schedule of calling NHL. I think we only did maybe 1 or 2 regular season games last year, but that was because there were circumstances beyond my control. So that's why that was the case. But the year before, when we started doing it that way, that was what we did. So, yeah, and it worked pretty well, I would say. So we're going to keep that up, keep that format going. For the MLB, well, that was kind of tricky this season. We just kind of call whatever game's on TV. Well, you know, if there's one on national, then, you know, we'll do that. Something I discovered this summer. I mean, I guess I've known about it for quite a long time, but, you know, MLB, you know, they let you watch 1 game free per day. So, I think we're gonna try and utilize that a little more next year, especially with the X's schedule. I'm not sure. I mean, we did the Thursday, Friday, you know, kind of right at the end of the series and the beginning of another last year. I'm not sure if we're gonna do that again this year or not. Or that might change. I don't know. We will see. So yeah. And then let's see. So we've gone through 3. So NFL, basically we just do like the national TV game window. The 4:25 slot. We've done that probably about 90% of the time. I think we're going to continue doing that window because it's the most watched window on regular television. So, and it has the best game of the week. So, you know, America's game of the week. So, I think we'll continue with that time slot. And then we've done like special games, like we've done a couple Monday nights, a couple Sunday nights. I think we've done 1 Thursday night, but 2 I should say, just 2 Thursday nights. So yeah, but mainly on just that Sunday 4:25 slot, we're going to continue with that. Although during the postseason, we'll be doing. During Super Wildcard Weekend, we're going to be doing all 3 games on Sunday and then the one on Monday night. So that'll be exciting this year. And then we'll do all the divisional round games again. And then we won't be doing, 2 back-to-back yawns. I don't know what's wrong with me. Well, like I said, I just woke up. That's why. We won't be doing any championship games this year. Just because we'll be in Sioux City for that. So, I know, unfortunate. But that's okay. And then it'll be the Super Bowl after that. So, yeah, very exciting stuff. Well, we have to wait a week, but, you know, next week after it'll be the Super Bowl. So, can't wait for that. It's going to be strange not having the Chiefs this year in the Super Bowl. Because 5 out of the last 6 have been Chiefs, basically. Or 4 out of the last 5, I should say. So, yeah, it's going to be weird. I mean, we'll be broadcasting our first Super Bowl without the Chiefs in it. So, because we've done 2 Chiefs and not Phillies, Eagles. And then San Francisco and Kansas City. So, is it going to be this year? I don't know. I have a feeling we'll see New England in the Super Bowl. I think they'll come out of the AFC pounding, I should say. And then as for the NFC, I really don't know. Anybody can come out of that, if I'm being honest with you. Oh, I guess it would be up between New England and Denver in the AFC, but they'll fight it out and we'll figure it out later. So, yeah. And then for some of the college sports, well, the 2 college sports I do, college basketball, of course, we just do March Madness, so, you know, we just kind of pick and choose games for that, if I'm being honest with you. And then for college football, well, what I was doing the 7:30 Eastern time game for ABC. Well, we'll call it like 7:45 or 7:50, because that's when it really starts. Although this year, I kind of moved from doing that to doing just kind of the best game of the week, the game of the week, whatever it is. It could be on ABC, it could be on NBC, it could be on Fox, you know, it could be anywhere, really. So we've kind of expanded there, I guess you could say. So, yeah, that's kind of the way I select all the games I broadcast. So, yeah, we'll take a break, and when we come back, we're going to be giving away some stuff. So stay tuned, don't go anywhere. Welcome back, everybody. Giveaway time. Yay. Can't wait. So, of course, it's 5 prizes every day. Today's prize package, since it's day 9, is worth over $9,000. So, let's get into it right away. Today, of course, you know, as you know, everybody in the studio audience is going to win the prize package, and along with 4 lucky home viewers. So, yeah, here we go. Day number 9, let's get it. So first, we'll start with a shower CD radio. So, looks very nice. Looks like something I would use, probably. Updated a little more, and then I might. Up next, we have a pachinko machine. Sorry about that, everybody. I had an alarm set for 11:15 a.m., which is normally what time I wake up every day. But I did this morning, I did yesterday. And I won't be for the next couple of days. So, yeah. Alrighty, so pachinko machine up next. And then we have a nice cutlery set. It's worth over $1,000, so it's really, really nice. Up next, we have a life-size Santa statue. So, any one of you can use that, I'm sure. And then we have finally a trip to Seattle. Yes, very exciting stuff. So, those are the prizes we're going to be giving away. If you want to win one of those prizes, well, all of them, call 090-11323-000, 090-11323-000, or text the word 9 to 84444. Lines will close at 3 a.m. Eastern Time tonight. You can make 5 entries per voting method, but each entry will cost you 25 cents. So, yeah, we'll take a break and wrap things up right after this. Don't go anywhere. This hair doesn't need any styling. It looks really good. We'll see you next time. Closed captioning is brought to you in part by... Thank you very much.